Right guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the second episode of this RV. There's so much work to do on that thing, so let's straight get into it. We cannot find the corner for this RV. We even went through like dealer and junkyards and used parts, new parts, everything. Nobody can get us this corner, but we did find one of the company that they're like cheaper than all of them. They're using 3D scan to scan the other side and then do the form for this side, and they charge 10,500 just to do the body work, not painting or anything else, just the body work, which that's crazy a lot. So finding out how expensive this is to fix, we decided to do it ourselves. We are using this kind of foam, gluing together, cutting, shaving, see, like this one over here, putting pieces, and then we get to the form that we like and start doing the fiberglass. This piece we already did, glued the cracks, we added that piece, the frame, got it to be straight, did a little suspension work because the wheel was off a little bit. We got a little more done since last time I filmed. The front grille is getting all glued. The bumper is almost done, and you see how we made that little design to match the other side, and then we'll have to do the cutoff for the fog light. Now we glued this foam, let it dry, and then we're gonna have to start digging to that to make it just like that. But man, slowly but surely it is coming together nicely without paying no one. Look at that. So we got this far with this RV. There's still a lot more work, but at least now it looks like one piece. What I'm trying to do right now, this thing is going to a shop next week to get some framework. Nothing big, but like some of the stuff has to be changed, and then the alignment. But these wheels, they still have good tread, except they're all cracked, dry. And I start changing the tires one by one because this thing is so big, you can't really put in 4 jocks, take all the wheels off. So I'm going piece by piece. I'm gonna take this one off, go take it to a shop, put brand new tires. I did that yesterday. Look at that, Falcons. Those suckers are expensive, but they look good brand new. Yeah, brand new tires, look at that. Alright, this time we got both of the front and rear, actually all 3 of them. It's sitting on the jocks right now, but that way I don't have to drive so many times. And a beautiful day, nice raining, I love it. We got the new tires on the wheels. The RV is still standing. Gotta put them on right now. It's time to take this bad boy and get the frame done. So far so good. We're still driving, and I'm not gonna lie, I am really nervous because I don't know how bad the alignment is. And if this thing breaks down, then good luck and get it towing and tow it home. This thing is so soft, you have no idea. It's almost like a boat in the water. Alright, so we got here safely. I'll be back in a couple days to pick this thing up. Just picked up the RV, frame done, everything nice. We made it back to the shop. That's the frame that was done over here, and then some framework over there. They measure everything, everything is matching, everything is pretty good. I still have to do the alignment, but that's later after this thing is all complete. Eugene Auto is making some room at the shop right now because in 2 days this thing is going to get the body work and a paint job. All right, we're ready to take the RV to a body shop, get it done. No license plates, and we gotta drive about 30 minutes to freeway, busy street, so wish me luck. All right, we're here at Eugene Autos, so if you guys need a paint job or body work, he's the guy. So we pulled off the window, it's laying right there. I'm trying to make this wall a little stronger than we used to be. So there is a big opening over here with not enough support. To glue this panel, you're only gonna go with caulking like that. I don't think that's enough. It might make like waves in the center. But what I'm gonna do is go buy a couple tubes, install one over here, one over there. That way you can run glue this way, that way. And definitely it will have better support. We're gonna do the installation from inside, and then we took off the panel, the inside panel, because I guess this windows, they had bad caulking, so it was leaking inside. That's why we actually recaulked all the windows except the front two, and then we'll come up with a new panel from inside. And same thing on this side. From the window, the water got inside and it ruined the panel. Gotta go get the inside panel for the RV, and they are covered with paper wall. It rained. They're 4 foot by 8, which means I need a truck, but it might rain again. It's still wet, but the truck is the only one option I have right now because they're not gonna fit anywhere else. All right, so far so good, no rain yet. So there is the panels. I put them with the paper inside, face to face. That way I don't touch water anywhere. One strap. It's only 20 minutes drive, so we should be good. $348 for 2 panels. Numbers are going up, man. Adds up little by little. Well, I have a budget. I don't want to go above 25,000. So far we're really good on that. They do sell for 50 and up. Obviously my salvage, so it's gonna go for a little cheaper. But after the framework, paint job, basically when the RV is complete, I will let you know how much everything cost me. I got the panels here. We are at Eugene's Auto. So he's doing all the body work, but today I have a day off, so I'm gonna be helping. Well, I'm not sure if that's helping when you work on your own RV, but yeah, I'll be here today.
Да.
Okay. All right, the frame is done. Looks pretty strong. Extra bars for support. We did sand down everything, so there is no glue or anything that will be in our way to glue this panel. So this is what I'm gonna use, the PL3X Premium. They work pretty good, glues to everything. We did glue the panel. We'll do this later after we have the molding. We're gonna add some glue over there and then screw the molding. But this panel, it's looking good and strong. We have this straight bars holding the pressure. Same thing over here with some clamps. That way when it dries, everything looks straight. Next day here, the outside panel got dry. It's holding really good. What I'm gonna do right now is run caulking all around the corners and then cut the insulation, install it, cut the inside panel, put some glue and stick that thing in. So I'm using 2 type of caulking. PL3 goes on the frame, on insulation, different caulking. Everything is caulked pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put that panel. All right, that's gonna stay better, and there is no water leak through this window. We just took the seat off to show you guys how bad this is. So this is the reason we're using caulking to caulk the windows. Basically, we're waterproofing the whole window from outside, that way that doesn't happen again. So now easily we can get to all the way here. I'm not gonna go any farther because everything is good over here, but I'm gonna stop somewhere here. Same thing as what we did in the others. I just put extra aluminum bars, same as I did on the other side for better support. Installation done. I love it. Now I'm gonna cut the panel, install the panel, and then go back with all the trimming. There you have it. The other panel is done. Next thing is to rip this carpet and do the same floor as the rest of the RV has. Easier to keep it clean like that. Just finished pulling the carpet out, cleaned up the floor, even the dashboard, everything nice and clean. So when I was driving this thing, the whole dashboard was kind of shaking and it made some annoying noise. Now before installing back, I want to go around, use caulking, and every corner glue it, glue everything. Like this piece over here, it runs all the way here. It moves and it makes noises, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue everything. I'm gonna start installing the floor. I got 2 boxes, they're $50 a box. I got it from Home Depot. For the vinyl that goes on the side over here, I use glue. At the same time, I put some staples on this edge where the other piece is gonna overlap and hide. It's going like this. Finally completed everything in the front. I even went around and did all the corners with silicone. I do the L angle over here. The reason for the silicone is if you spill something, no water is gonna go in between or dust or anything like that. The seats are still here. Didn't want to install them yet because we have a problem over here. The fans don't work, none of these buttons work, the screen doesn't work, so it looks like there is no power. Maybe there is power because that's a light. That's the only one thing that works over here. Everything works there, nothing over here. So I called the electrician, he's coming over here to help me spend more money on this thing. But if he's gonna make all this work, I'll be happy. In the meantime, I gotta take this off, that way he can get to all the connections over there. Last time I was here, we didn't have power over here, but somebody came and fixed it. camera works, everything. It's nice. That's a wrap for today's video, and I do think we did a lot on this RV already, but thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for the part 3 coming soon.